Hello, welcome. This is blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atla Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about a lot of things. As you can see, I'm still on my holiday. As I said before, the whole July is a family holiday for me, but you could see many short videos during the whole week. So actually, you don't miss a single thing if you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Very simple, subscribe button, all, that's it, and then you will get the update news, because my goal is to keep you up to date in crypto. But as I promised, every single Monday in July, I'm making you this kind of weekly summary, and also looking what things could come up, the following week. I mean, this week. And guys, last week we had a lot of things. Even that we are in the summer, I think a lot of things are happening. Bitcoin performing pretty well in the recent days. We have, for example, Joe Biden not continuing the re-election campaign. Then we have tomorrow probably the Ethereum spot ETF trading start in the United States. So a lot of major things. On this week, Donald Trump going to speak on the biggest Bitcoin conference in Nashville. So yeah, I would like to say let's get into this. And first of all, let's start with the charts. So when we're looking at here the Bitcoin weekly chart, we can see that we closed pretty well last week, around 68,000-ish, which is very important. So when we compare the candles, you can see before last week we had a nice green candle. Last week we had a nice green candle, and this can continue. Actually, on the weekly we did come back to this ascending triangle, as you can see. So this is definitely a good thing. Also, let's talk about altcoins. So on this chart, what you can see, the altcoin market cap, not including Ethereum and Bitcoin. Bitcoin, of course, not, but Ethereum is the biggest altcoin, but this doesn't include Ethereum. And you can see that we had this green trend line, and we are very close to it to break out. And the altcoins market cap in the last week or so went up quite nicely. So, well, we're going to see what's going to happen, but tomorrow is the day, very important, when the Ethereum spot ETF trading going to start, probably in the United States. So let's talk about it a little bit. So we're talking about the 23rd of July. That's tomorrow. That's Tuesday. And why is this important? Because first, this year we had the Bitcoin spot ETF trading starting on the 11th of January. And we had then the ETF issuers, including Grayscale. And there were a lot of selling pressure from Grayscale, because their management fees were higher than all the other competitors. And actually, now the case is going to be pretty similar. I mean, when it comes to the management fees, because for 8 out of 9 issuer going to have between 0.15, 0.25%, while Grayscale going to have 2.5% fees. So again, we're going to see what's going to happen. What we can see right now, that Ethereum price is not moving. We can actually see Solana going up pretty well. We have Bitcoin going up very nicely, but Ethereum, it's not doing a lot of things, even that we have this big event probably then tomorrow. So that could be actually interesting, but we should keep an eye on it, because in the long term, we're talking about that if this happening, then actually we have an altcoin spot ETF in the United States. And the question is then, which one is the next one? Could be Solana, as many people talk about it, or many others could come up. And this will show how crypto can fit into the system and how more money can enter into crypto. Okay, so this is one thing I wanted to highlight definitely. Then last week, what we had this crazy outage by Crowdstrike. It was an IT outage and affected 8.5 million Windows devices. This is what Microsoft is saying. So yeah, we should be aware of it, that we have this centralized system. Funny enough, it's a cyber company, and these guys had the problem with the software update, and we could see, you know, many big companies, airline companies, they were actually down because of this. Crowdstrike's, stock also went down. But for example, when we looking at Bitcoin, we can see Bitcoin uptime is 99.99% almost, as you can see. So in the early days of Bitcoin in 2010 and 2013, we had lower uptime, not 100%, but since that, Bitcoin is doing 100%, and this is very rare. And don't forget, Bitcoin is a decentralized system, and I think this is definitely the key. Okay, when we're talking about ETF inflows, we have, you know, the Bitcoin spot ETF already, and there are, you know, inflows for 11 days. Probably actually today could be another one. I just don't have the data yet, but in 11 days straight inflows, what we have here. And actually, when we're looking at last week, we're talking about more than 18,500 Bitcoin. And that's a big number if you compare that in a day, 450 Bitcoin getting into the system, right? So if you compare these, looking these numbers, and this is just spot ETFs in the United States. We haven't talked about any other, company or actually private person, any whale who purchased Bitcoin last week. So this is definitely bullish. Also, when we're looking at monthly, so far in July, we had much more than in June, more than in May. Definitely, as April was a negative thing, more than in April, and getting close to the March numbers. And so far in July, the ETF issuers have purchased 41,158 Bitcoin, and this was until the 19th of July. So actually today, probably even more now, and this is what we're going to continue. So we can break March, which was the second best month, and this could, give another leg up for Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin already going up nicely. When you're looking at the chart, probably, the 70,000 would be a very, very important level. Can we break it? And then the previous all-time high, which was 73,800-ish. And when we above it, that's new all-time high, and then we don't know, where the next one could be. That could bring up Bitcoin maybe to 90,000 to 100,000 for the next run, and actually, after that we might continue. So exciting times could come up. Donald Trump, we have now Biden dropping out, and the new one replacing Biden could be Kamala Harris. At least the majority is saying for the Democrats that she could be the one who could replace Biden in the campaign. But, it doesn't look too strong to me. And we can see that first when Biden dropped out, then even Bitcoin price went a bit down. And then the news came out that maybe Kamala Harris can, replace him. And then Bitcoin started to go up again. So we have Donald Trump. Donald Trump, who is actually speaking this week in Nashville in the Bitcoin conference, the very first, former president of the United States. It could be the next one. So he was the 45th president of the United States, and he could be the 47th as well. So far, actually, so good, survived the shot. So definitely, it's something what we should look into. And we are right now talking about that who could be actually the the Treasury Secretary for Donald Trump, and it's the possibility could be actually Larry Fink, maybe, or we have Jamie Dimon. Larry Fink is very, very much for Bitcoin as a CEO of BlackRock. Jamie Dimon, not that much so far, but maybe could change his mind. So interesting things could come up when Trump is getting now stronger, when Trump is winning the election, and then what are the things he will introduce. One of them is, and maybe he's going to talk about it this week in the conference, that there are rumors that Donald Trump will create a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve. And this could be major. If the United States going to think about Bitcoin as a strategic reserve, then that's massive. Because that would totally change the game, and actually more money will enter into the Bitcoin and actually can push Bitcoin price even higher. Will this happen? We're going to see. This is just so far rumors. Okay, what else I have here for you guys? Oh yeah, you know, there were the questions about the what's going to happen to the Madgox money. People who are receiving what they have lost, what they're doing with it, and there was a poll about it. 467 votes were there, and when we're looking at the numbers, then we can see that actually 88 votes went for sell all Bitcoin, right? So that's 18%, almost 19. However, keep all the Bitcoin, 260 votes, so more than the half, 55%. And then we have, you know, selling Bitcoin between 1 and 25%, 14% Bitcoin, selling Bitcoin between 25 and 50%, 26 votes. So actually it looks like the majority is going to hold it, and just we're talking about less than 20% who's going to sell it. So that doesn't look too bad to me either, because you know, after Germany, who actually sold all their Bitcoin, Madgox is another question mark. What's going to happen to the market? But it doesn't look that bad, to be honest with you. So overall, we can see now altcoins starting to get again stronger. Bitcoin, it's stronger. So what we're watching right now, as Bitcoin is going higher and higher back and closer to its previous all-time high, we're now watching this level 71,000-ish. Does Bitcoin break it? And after, if it breaks it, can we see new all-time highs and continuous movement? Because if that happened, then we can see Elon Musk changing laser eyes on the X profile, looking bullish, to be honest with you. So the whole thing looking bullish to me, but we don't know the future. That's very important. Anytime a black swan event can happen, okay? So don't forget, if Donald Trump, would be, put it this way, killed in this thing, what just happened to him not long ago, that would put a totally different situation. Would put us in a different situation. I think I'm not doing these daily videos now and getting out of this routine, having this holiday time, but you know what I mean. So yeah, nothing is for sure. If you invest, you're taking a risk, but if you don't do anything, it's even a bigger risk, because you don't give a chance for yourself to get out of the rat race. So you invest because you want a better life and do things with your investments and with your profits, but also don't forget to take profit on time, on the way up, and make sure that you finishing this bull market in profit, so you can enter the next one with even a bigger profit and actually continue to increase your gains. This is what I'm wishing you. And also spend things on yourself, because if you just have the crypto portfolio, if you just have money, that won't make you happy, right? For me, my best investment every single year is 1 month quality time with my family. This is what you can see now. In July, I'm with them, and I'm really focusing on my kids, my wife, spend quality time with them, and this is a great investment, because what I'm doing with crypto, I'm buying back my time, and buying back my time to spend it on what I like the most. And this is, for example, something which I love to do, to be honest with you. Guys, I think I have touched the most important things what I wanted to mention. So this week could be exciting. Let's see what's going to happen when the Ethereum spot ETF trading going to start, and how it can impact the market. Things what's happening, I'm going to put it here on YouTube as I'm making the shorts every single day. You're getting the new short videos from here, even from Spain. And so you won't miss a single thing. Very important, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then you won't miss a single thing. And next Monday, I'm making another video, and actually after that, so in 2 weeks time kinda, I'm back in my studio and continue on the daily basis as you got used to it before. But this is how this July month looks like for me. Okay guys, have a good one. Bye bye.